Hi everybody, and we're here yet again for another episode of No Books Given. This is episode 13, and it's me and Stephen again, isn't it?
Aye.
You meant to say hello, Stephen.
Hello, Stephen.
Oh, dickhead. Right, so we'll have a quick run through what we've been up to this week. I haven't really had anything good happen. Well, I'm saying not good, but I haven't had all exciting happen this week. What about you? I barely spoke to you this week, actually.
No, it's been busy. Pigs have come in this week, so we've had 900 pigs come in this week. Little 900 little 7 kilo buggers. It's been pretty good. Obviously, a lot of work in preparation for them coming, obviously. But
a lot of work. All you do is spend most of your time drinking fucking coffee.
That's what we do for an hour in the morning before we start doing something.
Yeah, and you say to me, oh, I'm going to have to go. I'm going to be late. Well, you're not late because you sit there for an hour.
I am, got kettles on before I get there. But no, they've come in. They came in Wednesday. They got vaccinated Thursday. Obviously got sorted out Wednesday. Got vaccinated Thursday. Got washed. Got cleaned and tidy. They're settled into their houses. They've got tons of food to go at, and they're happy. So it'll be nice and quiet at work, thankfully, there for a week. Well,
nice, quiet little grunters.
Nice, quiet little grunters.
And what else? What else have you been up to?
I fell off motorbike today.
Oh, that's because you're a div.
Yeah, well, these things will happen.
You always fall off that motorbike. So, for anybody who don't know or who hasn't seen on Facebook, Oliver, our son, has got a little motorbike just for the feel, just to piss about on. And Stephen thinks he is 15 again. And bezzes round on this motorbike.
Oh, I'll tell you what we did this week, right?
And spent most of his time on his back.
Yeah, no, I fall off it all the time. Earlier on this week, right, Oliver was stood there. I think you maybe must have been at work. Oliver was stood there and he was stroking Betty in Gatehall. And I went screaming past Betty, like, proper brain it, and had to duck to get under Betty's nose, and she just looked at me as if it were normal. They were like, oh, it's going past again. Didn't even flinch.
What if you'd have run into her? What if she'd have moved? I would.
Oh, she'd have gone forward, and I'd have done like oh god, I can't remember, but like Ghost Rider. Can you remember Ghost Rider? I'd have dropped bike on its side, big flames would have come out the side of it, and I'd have slid straight between the legs.
I tell you what would have happened.
Betty would have been in a woof of flames.
I would go fucking mental. I really would. Like,
yeah, no, she just stood there. She was like, oh, fucking idiots on bike again.
It's like the quietest 2-year-old ever. That. Yeah. So when it comes to hacking her out and stuff, and it's absolutely petrified of traffic.
Or a motorbike comes up and it starts running.
Oh my god!
Jess came out with a good question actually. She said, why don't you do a podcast on like why our horses or our foals are as quiet as what they are? And it's because of stupid shit like that. We just do what we want.
Oh yeah, we don't.
Not to scare them.
No.
Like there is a couple out there that don't really like the motorbike, but they will go into one field out of the way, so we don't bother going in that field. But then the others are not so bothered about it, that still want to be with us, as daft as it sounds, whilst we're playing on a motorbike. They will come and you just ride round, don't you, around them? Well, you don't.
No, I don't.
You got on it, you didn't even start it, you got scared and got off.
No, I did not get scared and get off at all. So you're full of shit there. You and Oliver bullied me into getting on it, so I got on it. And I stalled it about 4 times.
Had a paddy
and got off. That's the truth.
Yeah.
And I ain't getting on it again. I don't want to ride a bloody motorbike. Thank you very much.
Sean does.
No, he don't.
Sean would love to ride a motorbike.
Sean would rather play on the bloody mucky.
So that's been our week. Well, that's been my week.
Like, and then Jess says that, and it is all good. Like, we never shelter them away from anything. So whether it's blowing a gale, chucking it down, nice glorious sunshine, we never think, oh, they're only young, they won't like that, take them away. No, if I think they don't like it, they're going to go have a look at it.
Yeah. When Matt comes and does edge cutting, massive tractor, really noisy edge cutter. He ain't just turned up with a bloody and edge cutter, is he? proper tractor edge cutter job, and do you want to take your horse out of the field? No. If they don't want to be in here, they'll go.
Yeah, they've got
If
plenty
they do
of
want
room
to be
to
in
get
here,
out where.
they will stay. Well, Mark will get backed up and he'll get himself all in position. Can I start edge cutter? Well, yeah,
Well,
why
to be
not?
fair, I think we need to watch Mark and that edge cutter with my horses, seeing as he covered all my house in fucking pig shit.
Oh, no. He ain't shat on your horses. Yeah, I tell you what, Mark's got really good with that edge cutter now. He'll maybe just be able to hog 'em. He'll maybe be able to use the edge cutter and just hog hippo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that
Just-
sounds like
just
a
whip
really
'em
good
in off.
idea. And another thing what I
It'll
do
be quicker.
with the foals is, as soon as they're born, well, not instantly as soon as they're born, but once they're up and I'm in there, well, not interfering, but I'm around making sure they're all right and they're getting up and, the suckling and all the rest of it. And then they'll go out. They have a head collar on and they are led out to the field. From day one, they are led in, led out. Every single day.
That takes the piss. But it takes the piss because you're like, right, Stephen, I'll take the mare and you take the foal. And yeah, no bother. And to be fair, doing it from day one for about a month, 6 weeks, something like that, me helping you get the mare and foal to the field is actually really, really good groundwork, because after 6 weeks, yeah, it's a pain in the ass for the first 6 weeks, but then after that, it's just a case of, right, can you just make sure that I can get them both to the field on my own? And
I don't even think it takes 6 weeks, to be fair. I think it's
no. I think that the whole process, probably 4 weeks me helping you getting them out, 2 weeks of me helping you take them out on your own, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. And
6 weeks done. Then I've no involvement then after that.
And then
I'm quite happy with that.
And they come in and they get the feet picked up and picked out, obviously, and they get groomed and then after the initial, you helping me and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll put the mare out and go back for the foal, and sometimes I'll put the foal out and go back for the mare. So they get you that little bit of separation, but only it's a minute in it, if that, to walk back to stable to get the other one. Or I'll put the mare in and tie the foal up outside. Get them used to being tied up and groomed and vice versa, and we just mess about a lot with them, don't we? And
yeah, and I think that does desensitise them a lot.
And I don't keep them away from the rest of them. Like when they're first born, I do, just until they're a bit more stable on the feet and they can get out of the way if they need to. But only like 2 or 3 weeks, they'll go in a separate field.
I think 3 weeks is a bit of a push. I think probably 2.
And then they go in with the rest of them.
Get that bond, mother and we've been quite lucky actually. Mother and daughter just quite recently. Mother and daughter bond, happy days. They get sorted out. They're, like you say, they're a bit more stable. Mother's telling daughter, "Fucking stay away from that. It's a bitch."
And then they're out with the rest of them, and they've always got somebody to play with, and they always have a run about, don't they? And they learn to get out of the way. They get told off. We've got a lot of old mares in that field. Yeah. So they'll go and push the luck, and they'll get told, and they'll go running back to the mothers. And
apart from when we had Big Ness.
Oh yeah.
When we had Big Ness, everything and anything would go for a suck on Big Ness.
No, but she had anything.
She didn't have now, but she were quite giving.
No, but
it's fine.
Like Belle and Daisy though, like once they went into the field with their foals, with the rest of them, they used to wait for the foals to go to sleep on the floor. Nessa would be stood with them, and they'd piss off.
Oh yeah. They did use Nessa as a Nana Nessa.
Yeah, poor Nessa. She used to get stuck with kids all the time, but she loved it. Anyway, we've gone off the boil.
2 minutes. What's funny now is that you've got Daisy in there with 2 kids that she's previously had.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, she's in there with 2 of her daughters. She don't like them anymore, though. Like, when she came back the other week, Betty knew straight away who was on that trailer, because she started shouting and Daisy shouted back, and like she got all excited. Elsie didn't have a fucking clue. Like, she has got a few cells missing in that one. She's
not as many as Sean.
Oh no, not as many as Sean, but she's like the bit of a wally at the back of the classroom. she didn't have a clue, and then put Daisy in, and Betty's like, yeah, she's back.
Mummy.
And then Elsie was like, what's going on?
Who's here?
I still don't think she's fucking realised.
The fucking silly bitch went up to it, mouthing like the doers. So I was going, I'm a baby. I'm pretty sure they're going, I know you are. I give birth to you, silly bitch.
And then I'd seen them both walking up to it the other day, and Daisy was just like, fuck off. Get away. But no, they're all right. Anyway, we have gone off the boil.
Anyway, yeah. No,
we're on about this week. So you've had pigs in, you've sorted all that out. I've just been at work, to be fair. Been riding in between the showers because weather has been mental. 1 minute it's glorious sunshine, next minute it's pissing it down. And everybody's going, oh, grass is growing. Is it? Because it ain't growing in my fucking field. And that's about it, innit? We haven't been up to what else, I don't think.
I'll tell you what I've been up to every morning this week. Turning your horses out for you.
Right.
So you can have a sleep in.
Yeah, but have I had a sleep in?
No, because dog's a dickhead.
Yeah. So for some reason, if Stephen is in bed and I've got up and gone down, done whatever, Buddy, the dog, won't even go upstairs. He will stay downstairs with me. Same with Oliver. But oh no, if Stephen gets up first, the dog has to come and wake me up, don't he?
Well, it's worse than that. I'll go out, go turn horses out, dog will stay downstairs. Obviously let it out for a piss and that. But right, I'm going to go turn the horses out. I don't want to be keeping an eye on bloody dog. I'll go turn them out. Happy days. Do that, come back in, finish my brew. Dog's still laid on the sofa, sound asleep, not a bother at all. Got to get in my truck. Oh, Sam's coats are in my truck. Go to put them in Sam's car. The dog has gone out of the living room. By the time I've gone 3 minutes down the road, oh, thanks for turning my horses out, love. Oh, yeah, because that little wanker, as soon as I've gone in my truck and gone, oh, Sam needs haircuts, put them in it, straight upstairs.
I know.
Straight upstairs. He knew I'd gone in that truck.
He nudges me with his nose to wake me up.
I'd nudge his fucking nose. Anyway, what we got on for this week anyway? What's the topic of the week? What we got?
Buying horses. So like, and don't buy them.
I was just going to say don't bother.
Like for first time buyers. So somebody, Lisa at work, her daughter rides, and she'd mentioned it. She'd commented on the page, I think it was, on about like advice for people, you know, who like Lisa, who's got her daughter rides. Lisa and her husband Tony, and not horse at all, but they come down, they help their daughter with said pony, what they've got on loan, and just on about like advice what you'd give people who are potentially looking at buying their own pony and things like that.
Right.
Don't bother.
No, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through the basic maths of this.
No, don't.
No, let me just go through the basic maths of this. And once you've smelt the horse piss, you're going to do what the fuck you want anyway. Go take an horse, right? You can go borrow an horse for £50 a lesson. If you go to a decent riding school, £50 a lesson, for instance, and if you went and did that 3 times a week, 150 quid, right? Once you're done borrowing that horse at £50 an hour, you're away. You've no other commitments to it there and after. But what happens is you go buy an horse for say £3,000, £4,000, £5,000. You're on a good one, and then you pay £110 a week. Well, you got to remember you were only paying £150 to riding school, right? You ain't got a vet knocking on your door yet. You ain't got a farrier knocking on your door yet, and you ain't had to buy a bloody saddle.
Right, people are daft. They know these bills are coming, right? They don't need a financial advisor.
Oh, no, it gets worse. Because you go on holiday, now you've got your horse that you have to pay somebody to look after.
Yeah, but it might be on livery anyway.
But the problem is now you can't deal with this bitch your livery yard, so you're falling out with them. So not only have you spent $5,000 on a horse, $6,000 on a trailer to put your horse in so you can take it out. Your husband's then had to spend £20,000 on a truck to pull said trailer.
Oh, well, hang on. Whoa.
Right?
Because if we're talking to Lisa, actually, her husband's got a truck, so he don't need to buy one.
Oh, well, he's just saved him 10, 20 grand, hasn't he? But his truck that he did once love now smells of horse piss, right? And now, let's say Lisa, for instance, has gone to said livery yard, can't get on with everybody that's on this livery yard, so she's gone to another one, gone home, realised that livery yards are not the place that she wants to be.
Not all.
They're full of bitches. Not all of them.
Liveries are like
Not
that.
all of them, but by the time you've been round 20 of them, you might have found one good one, right? So we need to buy a fucking house that we can have the horse at. So now, poor Lisa's husband's £500,000 in a house, 20 grand in a truck that stinks of horse piss.
All right, you get a bit excited.
6 grand in a trailer that can only do one thing.
I'm sat outside here. I'm not deaf.
5-6 grand in a horse that's come with a vet bill, ferry bill, fucking whatever else.
Right.
Oh. And my saddle needs servicing. Fuck me.
Oh,
anyway, right.
Stop being so bloody negative, right?
That's the reality of the job. That's what ends up happening, in my opinion, and my opinion's the only one that's ever right. But you're gonna do it, and I'm not bullying. This feels like it's a bully Lisa job.
Yeah.
It's not. You're gonna do it. I can't say now. Sam's got 9 fuckers outside.
I have not got 9.
I counted 9 tonight. I don't care
They're
who's
they're not all mine.
I think you could be lying. But anyway,
right, yeah.
It's irrelevant. There's 9 of the fucking things outside my house tonight.
Well, there ain't actually, because 3 of them are in stable.
The stables. Yeah, they cost 7 grand to build and all.
All right, shut up. You just moan for the sake of moaning. We're not on about finances.
I looked at a 20 grand truck earlier on.
Can't afford it.
Can't afford it. Can't afford it.
Why? You've got a new truck.
But it were an F250. Of course I want that thing.
Oh, is that big stupid thing Max sent you?
That's that big stupid thing that Max sent me in brown that you hate.
Yeah,
and I know
awful.
you hate it. And it's the steering wheel's on the wrong side of the car, so you'd never want to drive it.
No, I wouldn't.
Woman's logic. Let's take my truck. Let's take your truck to Scarborough because it's nicer to drive than my Volvo. Volvo does 50 to gallon. Truck does 25.
Hang on a fucking minute, right? That isn't the case at all, is it really? No. You drive your truck 2 minutes down the fucking road. That's as far as you go. It never gets a good run out. I said, do you want me to take the truck to give it a run out? Yeah.
Only because you'd seen me put diesel in it on Saturday to go pick your fucking horse up. You'd seen me stood there at pump going 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. I thought we were at a fucking American auction. Right? £85 later, I thought, I'm done. Put nozzle back, I'm done.
My car had fuel in it.
What, a gallon?
I think, what fuel light on?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it comes on when it's got 50 mile left in it. So I won't worry about that. Anyway, stop going off the boil.
Lisa, don't buy a horse. Just borrow it. No, it's cheaper.
Yeah, it is. It is in a way. So it is cheaper to loan or whatever. But then you've always got that risk of that the person saying, right, we want this horse back, or because there is a lot what happens where you can loan a horse or pony through the winter.
The winters,
and then as soon as the good weather comes, like, I don't want to loan it out anymore. I want my horse back.
That's how I describe banks. They'll lend you an umbrella, but when it starts raining, they want it back. So they'll lend you an horse when it's raining, but when the sun starts shining, they'll take the bugger back off.
Yeah, and that's a big
thing. I do
thing.
agree with that. There is a good element.
But
of that.
obviously not just Lisa, because Lisa's loaning, but for anybody what's not horsey and they're looking at going and buying one and stuff, like, there's so many things like I would say to do. Like I personally would say try and learn as much as possible beforehand, because it's all right your child having some knowledge, but when you're teaching a child, they'll take it differently to how you can explain it and how an adult would take it.
It's an understanding, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's how they interpret it is probably the best way to put it.
So, like, there is loads of places, like, what we'll do, adult stable management courses, adult riding lessons. I'm always happy to help people, people who know what they're doing or people who haven't got a clue and never been around them, anything like that. Like, we're always happy to help, and we've got horses here. I can teach people how to groom them and what's what, because this is another big thing. Like, it's simple little things what you want to learn, like, you know, picking the feet out. It's real simple thing, but there's so many people that don't do it. And, you know, it is quite daunting for somebody who isn't horsey to go and pick the feet out. You know, you've got this great big animal and you're picking its feet up and you're a bit wary or whatever.
And you're bent over, you're in a compromised position at the time. You can't see what's going on. You're reliant on feeling what's going on. And if it don't pick its foot up first time, I'll try again tomorrow. No, you can't try again tomorrow.
No, you've got to do it now.
It's got to do it here and now. And another one and all that it'd be all right. Farrier will sort it out.
No, it's not the farrier's job.
It's not the farrier's job to teach your horse to pick its foot up. I know that's going off on a bit of a tangent, but if you set out to do something, unless it starts turning dangerous, crack on and do it. And if you can't fulfil that task that you've set out to do, ask somebody to help you.
Yeah, that's
always ask.
There's so many people what won't ask for help, and I don't know whether it's just a bit of a pride thing. You know, they don't want to come across like silly or whatever. But I mean, if I need help, I'll ask. I'm not bothered. I don't care. I'm like, I can't do that. Can you come in? Well, I do that. So I say, Stephen, can you just do this?
Can you just do this? Can you just do that? But the other thing is, as well, is if you are the person that's been asked for help, don't take the piss.
Yeah.
Just look and just think, yeah. Well, don't sit there on your eye. Oh, this is going to sound like a bad statement, but just go, look, oh yeah, that person needs help. They obviously believe that I know more than what they do. Don't sit there on your eye also thinking you're so fucking clever.
No, that's it.
And saying, oh, this is how you do it. And, well, yeah, but can you show me how you've got to that?
Yeah, and explain it and stuff like that.
Don't just turn up and do it, because that's pointless. Just say, oh, look, if you want help, I'll show you.
Yeah, like I've helped people in the past and I've said, right, well, this is how I do it, X, Y, Z. Right, now you have a go.
Yeah.
You know, and get them to have a go, like whether it's leading, putting an head collar on, like what's the best way to catch it from a field and stuff like that. But and that's just like the care side of it. It's massive, and I would definitely say don't rush into it. Like really, really don't rush into it. It's great, in my opinion. It's not Stephen's, but I love owning my own. Like they're mine. I can do what I want with them. If all goes wrong, it's my fault and everything else. But I've been around them a bloody long time. I've had horses for a long time. And there's always somebody out there what's willing to help you. But you've got to find that right person as well, because
there's a lot of people that are willing to shove you into the fucking ground.
Yeah, and like, I'll do certain stuff a certain way, and that's the way I like to do it. But then, I don't know.
I do it different to you.
Yeah,
I do some
different,
stuff different
to me. And you'll get somebody else down the road what does it different again. And then somebody else what will do it different again. And it's finding that person what works for you. And it's not about liking well, it is about liking the person as well, but it's not about, oh, she's my friend, so she's got to be right. I don't really know them, so they're not right. It's working with different people and seeing what suits you.
Yeah, me personally, and because it doesn't work for me, it doesn't suit what I believe to be right. But obviously a lot of people do go with it. All the natural horsemanship kind of route and that Pirelli going on.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it. It's never. I've looked at it from the outside in and thought, well, that don't really sort of work for me.
No,
it works for some people, and they're maybe getting on in life really great, and that's fine. Not against that, but that doesn't work for us.
No. And yeah, because we're not namby-pamby and soft with them. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, we don't go around braying them, but the big animals, they've got to don't know, this is my space, that's your space. And
You don't go around Brainham, but you sat on Sean and kicked his ribs in today and expected him to go forward.
I did not kick his ribs in at all.
What were you doing with your feet and his ribs?
Oh, shut up, Stephen, you prat. At least I stayed on my horse. You can't even stay on a fucking kid's bike.
It's a quick one.
Do you know when you bitch about me horses, say, well, they're not clever, they can't ride a motorbike? You're not clever, are you? You can't ride a fucking motorbike. So, zip it. Anyway, so on the back of that, I did put a post on Facebook, so some of you might have seen it and commented, and if you want, it is on there, and it is interesting to go on and have a read through. But I have wrote some comments down of people, what people have put on there, and I said, I put a question on there asking what they would advise for people going out and buying their first horse. So Amanda Smith said, horses are 24/7. You don't get much free time without a lot of organisation. And that is right. So unless you've got your horse on full livery, so somebody's looking after it all the time, you go down, groom it, ride it, whatever. Like for us, and I know like we're lucky to have them at home, but even us just...
You say we're lucky we're paying for it. It's
of
an
course
expense.
we are. But, I mean, I wouldn't want to be on livery, but that's me, because I like to do it all my own way. But for us to go away on holiday, it's a right fuck about.
We've to get Mac, right, putting your phone number on fridge doesn't sound like a massive ordeal. But Mac knows if this random person rings up and says, Stephen and Sam's horses are up shit creek, I need your help, he's got to come. We've got the vet, Rory, your dentist is so-and-so. If the fence breaks, it's Matt or Mark. Or if this happens, it's so-and-so.
Yeah.
If you run out of hay, it's this, that and the other. Oh, who's actually orchestrating everything that's been asked of them? Then you find somebody, and that's all right. And then they let you down 2 days before you go on holiday, which did happen.
Yeah,
and then suddenly you have to find somebody else that's prepared to look after 9 horses. The worst one was when we had Drid.
Oh, yeah.
We had 9 horses,
But
2
more
dogs.
than 9, actually.
9 horses, 2 dogs. One of them were diabetic and needed to be jabbed morning and night with insulin.
And
she was fucking nasty. So not only did we have somebody come and look after the horses, somebody on standby for fencing, somebody on standby for bringing hay, fixing fucking leaks or anything like that.
You're going off the boil again. You're like just
We had to find somebody to jab the dog.
Yeah, but she was a vet nurse, and so she was.
She was really good though.
Yeah,
to
she
be
was
found,
actually. So yeah, they are a big commitment. And then somebody else, Robin Grandridge, says, take plenty of videos to review after, as maybe looking through rose-tinted glasses. And that
is a good point, yeah.
Is, like, get somebody to take videos so you can see it once you go back, and you can show somebody you trust who's knowledgeable to have a look. Andrea Richardson said, be honest with what you need and your own capabilities. That is massive, because so many people go, oh, I want this and I want that and I want other, when actually they're not capable of, 1, riding said horse, and 2, looking after it. Because not only, if you need something quiet and steady away and you end up getting something a bit spicy to ride, it's probably going to be a bit spicy to handle. And then if you go, oh, I don't want to ride it today, it's windy, it's a bit spicy. Right, so you've left it a week because it's been blowing a gale.
So they're going to get worse.
You've then got to get on the bloody thing. And you've got to handle it.
My biggest thought on that is, if you're young and not quite inexperienced, you've never owned a horse before, or you've just been on riding school ponies. A lot of riding school ponies are totally different to sort of general population ponies, if you like.
Yeah.
If you go get on a what I would classify as general population pony that's dead, absolutely quiet, and you think, well, it's like riding a bloody rocking horse, this. Not a bother. If you want some more spice out of it, wallop some feed into it.
Oh,
Get some feed into it, spice it up.
we did that to Sean, didn't we?
Oh,
Can
man, he
you
went off his
remember?
reservation.
Jesus Christ. So Sean was like, he was like a Blackpool donkey, wasn't he? So
Yeah.
I thought, I just want a bit more life in him. I'll just feed it up a bit. It was already on feed anyway, but I got him some bloody high energy mix. Well, it definitely went from fucking 0 to 100. I couldn't bloody stop it. It was off its rocker. But then,
Take it
him
off it.
and a few days later, it was back to normal.
So, if you want something quick, go for something steady first.
Yeah.
Get a big fat cob. If you're going to buy your first horse, in my opinion, it's got to be an ugly bastard.
Oh, yeah.
It's always got to be
Go
ugly.
for ugly one because they're always quiet.
The ugly ones have got something to prove. They haven't got good looks
No,
on their
that's your
side.
theory.
They haven't got good looks on their side. If they're as ugly as sin, they've got to bloody behave themselves. Because they're going to get gone, aren't they? If it can't behave itself and it's as ugly as hell,
Yeah, but
it's off.
That's just your theory on it.
I think it's quite a strong one. But big fat cob or a little fat cob.
You can't go
however,
wrong with a cob.
It's like a rocking horse. If you want a bit more power out of it, turn the voltage up. Give it some food.
Yeah. Anyway, Deborah Barton said definitely have it vetted. Now, this is an hard one for me because I never get anything vetted. But that's me.
But you have had horses like 30 odd year.
I wouldn't say to somebody, no, don't get it vetted. I would say get it vetted. But then it's not the be all and end all of that horse. And like it is a pass or fail. But whatever it fails on, you can't just go, oh, it's failed. I ain't buying it. That's it. It's done. I'm not having it. Because it might just be it's failed on a little bit of something and it don't really make a difference to what you're using that horse for.
No, I think 10, 15, 20 grand horse sometimes won't pass a 5-stage vetting.
Oh, most horses won't.
A good majority of the time won't. But you don't need to spend that much, but you ain't going to get a 5 grand horse to pass a 5-stage vetting. It's probably going to struggle to pass a bloody 2. But what's in there, and you think, oh well, yeah, it's got a bit of an heart murmur.
It's not, yeah.
Failed a 5-stage vetting. 2-stage vetting. Right, well, I'm not expecting it to run Brahman.
No, exactly. So I think vettings are good, but then on the other hand, I think some people read into them a bit too much. But then on the other hand, if you get a horse vetted and they say this is wrong, that's wrong, others wrong, it's not going to be suitable for what you want to do, then listen. Because I know of people what have had vettings done and they've had other advice off other people and they've still gone ahead and bought said horse, and you just think, well, why?
Look at Jake, for instance, right? I know it wasn't vetted, but it was overlooked by a vet, and it was.
He was old.
It was old. It was overlooked by a vet on one particular occasion, and they said that vet turned around to you and said, "Don't be in that stable with the door locked. Don't let your kids near it. It's just going to do it on you. It'll drop down dead. It'll be done." And he had an heart murmur.
Yeah. He
And he did. He had his breakfast that morning. Within an hour, it was laid there on the floor.
Yeah.
And it had dropped eating its breakfast.
Yeah, he hadn't
It
eaten
is
his
best,
breakfast.
especially if you've got kids around it. You got stuff like heart and
Yeah, get that checked
get
out.
stuff like that checked out and stick by that and listen to that. And
Yeah.
if that vet says something like that to you, stick by it because they bloody well know.
Yeah, of course they do. We can't hear it. So yeah, I wouldn't say no, don't go get it vetted because, well, that's up to you. Like, get it vetted. They can hear things, see things. It's just I don't, but that's just that's just me. Felicity said, "Don't feel sorry for the horse. Leave that for when you've got more experience to deal with it." And yeah, that's right. A lot of people go look at them and then feel really sorry for it, buy it, and then go, "Oh, I've rescued it." Well, you haven't
Yeah.
rescued it; you've bought it.
Fucking hate that one. I've rescued it. No, you haven't. Have you had any money of her? Yeah, they wanted £3,500 for it. Well, you haven't rescued it very well, then, have you? And don't, whatever you do, don't go to an horse auction.
No.
You'll feel sorry for everything in an horse auction. Not that you have to feel sorry for it, but you will do. And it's in there, generally speaking.
We've gone for years, haven't we? And then Jess said, "Oh," like I'd mentioned Clitheroe to her actually, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm going to go." I was like, and I'd said to her, "You won't like it," and she went and she didn't. She hated it, and I was like, "I told you won't like it." Yeah, don't go to an auction. Like
definitely not to buy your first.
Oh, definitely not to buy. They're in there for a reason. Sarah Reimer said, "It's no longer a cheap sport, it's a luxury hobby." Yeah, it is. Because it's not fucking cheap anymore. I don't think it's ever been cheap, but...
It was at one time when you could go buy a horse out at York Market for 35 quid.
Yeah, but you won't be able to sit on the bloody thing.
No, you couldn't, but you could still go buy it. That's why they all turned up on bloody housing estates and stuff.
Yeah.
No, it's not a cheap hobby, but in turn, it's not a cheap hobby, but it is. If you go put it on livery, 110 quid a week to house a horse and feed it, water it, muck it out, blah, 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 blah. You go to a person working £15 an hour, you don't get many hours into that horse in labour, and you haven't fed it yet, you haven't watered it, you haven't paid income tax, you haven't paid corporation tax, you haven't paid this and the other out of it. I do feel that your livery needs to be a hell of a lot more.
Yeah.
To keep that animal.
I see posts all the time actually about livery prices and, oh my God, I can't believe the price of this. And people don't look at it as in like, well, they look at it as in, oh, bloody hell, that's expensive. But you're not thinking about, well, that person's had to buy that property. They're having to upkeep it, maintain it, everything else. They're looking after your horse, they're getting the hay, they're getting the straw or whatever you're on. They're looking after all them horses all day, well, every day. You're always around, like obviously we've got livery here, and yeah, I do it on a morning, I do it on a night time. But then if I hear out on a night time, we go and check. We're always checking on them, and it'll be the same on other yards as well. It's not just, it's 10 minutes on a morning, 10 minutes on a night time, and I'm paying a bloody fortune for it. There's a lot what goes into it.
Before you go to bed on a night, if they're out, well, even if they're in, actually, to be fair, 10 minutes on a night just before you go to bed, just have a wander up the yard, make sure everybody's all right.
Yeah, and checking on them all the time.
Wander up, come down, have a quick drink, go to bed.
And another thing, what I'd say, if you're going to go buy one, is so if you're going to look at one for your child, and it's your first pony, everything else, I would advise go and view it with 100%. Take somebody with you who knows what they're looking at and who's going to get on this horse. Never get on it without seeing it being ridden first, because I learnt that the fucking hard way. I ended up getting hurt and broke my wrist doing that, getting on, because she told me, "Oh no, I can't, I've hurt myself."
Like horse hurt.
Yeah, well, it did. And as I found out after. And then I personally go view the horse first without your child.
Too right.
Because as soon as your child sees that pony, they will love it, they'll want it, and it won't matter what anybody else says, they will want that pony or that horse, whatever. So you're better off, I've had people send me numerous links to horses for sale. What do you think of this? What do you think of that? I'm like, no. Right, look at this, look at that. Oh, I don't really like the look at that. Don't worry about the looks. The looks aren't important. If you're buying a pony for your child, it has got to be safe. You've got to know, but your child can go in the stable with said pony. It's not going to kick his or her head in. It's not going to be bargy. Your child is going to want to groom it and plait its mane and do all these things. You need a pony what's going to tolerate that.
You need to know when you've turned your back.
it's not going to have them.
To go fill a hairnet, that your kid's safe.
Yeah, and it's not about looks. It's that temperament what you need. So I would say take somebody with you, and don't take your child on the first one.
No, because if you the kid goes around, oh, I love it. You haven't even fucking touched the damn thing yet, and by the time you know it, that price ain't moving neither.
No, that's it.
Because once the child's fallen in love with it, that's a deal done.
And not only that, but it's if you go look at one, it's where it's used to be. It's in a routine. It's with people it knows, and let's say you do buy that horse and you take it home, give it time to settle. Don't expect. I mean, don't get me wrong, it does happen, but where you move them to a different yard, not only is it a new yard, it's new horses, it's new people, it's new owners, it's left everything it knows. Give it time to settle. Don't expect it to be the same horse you viewed. I mean, yes, some of them are.
Yeah.
But they also need time to settle. And another thing, I say this quite often, and quite a few people look at me really shocked and horrified. I always say a horse isn't like a dog. A dog, you buy a dog as a pup, you keep it for life. Horses are, some people have, and me at my age, I know what I want and I've got it. I will keep them. But you go out and you buy your first pony for your child, you're probably not going to keep it forever, especially if you're on livery, because your kid's probably going to outgrow it.
They're going to outgrow it fast.
Or they'll get more confident, they'll learn more, they will want to do more. So then this pony needs to go off to go be somebody else's first horse, and then you will move on to your second horse. And the amount of people that look at me and oh no, I'd never sell it.
You will.
You're not shitting £50 notes. So
no, it's gonna have to go at some point.
Yeah, let it go on and teach another kid.
And the other thing is as well is if the horse is actually active and capable of going on and teaching somebody else after you've had your use out of it, let's call it.
Yeah.
What's the point in parking it up and just buying another one?
Yeah, exactly.
Let it have a life. Let it go and do another service for somebody else.
Yeah.
They're not. An horse is not, in my opinion, is not emotionally attached to you like a dog is.
No, I beg to differ.
If you sent Betty off to go live with some bugger else within a month, not that she would forget who you are, because I dare say a bit of walking there, a lot like a mother walks back in. I know it's another horse walking, blah, blah, blah. But she would be relatively, as long as she's treated right,
she'd be
would
happy.
be the same personality going forward.
Yeah.
As long as she were treated right. I don't think that horses. I think horses have owners here. I'm hungry. Feed me. Right, no bother. My arse is itchy. Can you scratch me tail?
Oh, she likes a good scratch
Thank
with
you
Ray,
very
does
much.
better.
Have you got a beer? No? No beer? Oh, fuck you. Grass. I don't think they don't stand there on a morning looking at back door going, I can't wait to see mother. I can't wait for Sam to come out of that house.
Oh, no. They'll just be looking, going, is she coming to feed me yet?
Food! Oh,
Hippo kicks
fuck,
door.
they've gone to work.
She'll be like, let me out.
She had Boyle on this morning.
Yeah, she does. She always wants to be the first one in, but she wants to be the first one out and all.
Poor Hippo yesterday morning thought, I'll go turn him out for Sam. Sticks head colour on Hippo. She was first one out because she's a bitch. She kicks door. So I thought, well, I don't want that wrecking. I don't want to have to fix that before I got work. Gets head colour on Hippo. Comes out, it's on 3 legs. I'm like, fuck. What's happened with Hippo? So I picked her feet out. She were quite compacted up. And we know Hippo's got thin soles. So anyway, I picked feet out.
Thin soles, it's got shit feet.
It's like fucking tracing paper, it must be. Anyway, picked its feet out. Let go of its foot. It stood there with its leg off floor. Thought, this can't be that so great. Come on, Hippo. You've got to go to the field. It took 2 strides and then realised that its foot wasn't hurting. And off it went right. So that's just sorted it, has it? This morning, it were bouncing. and I mean
Yeah.
bouncing. She went last one in. I thought, you'll be all right. I got back, fucking, it's going round its tail, round and round and round.
Oh,
Gets
yeah,
out,
she
so
does, she
it's
gets mad.
bouncing up and down. I'm like, you're about 90. Give up, you
yeah.
old granny.
And she's a perfect example there, because I would trust her with anybody. Anybody could get on that mare, and I know they would be safe.
Yep.
But then it's knowing her. Like, she likes to be the first one in, coming in on a night time. I mean, you can bring others in, but on a morning, she wants to be the first one out. I don't always turn her out first, because I just think, well, you can fucking wait. But then she will run round a stable like a dick. And then, that would put a lot of people off, because she is a bloody big mare.
No, she's a big animal, but not that I would do it, but I could nearly guarantee that this morning when I took her out and she was bouncing, if I'd have given her to Oliver
Oh, she'd have
or
been
a
5-year-old,
yeah, it would have bounced, but it would have bounced at the end of the lead rope,
yeah,
and it would have been away from you, and you would have just, no, come on,
yeah.
you're
It's
off.
like riding. Like, she's an absolute shithead for me, but then I can put somebody novice who's never sat on a horse before on her, and she'll tilt around like a dobbin.
Yep.
So yeah, so that's there's probably loads more, but I don't want to drone on forever. But yeah, I just learn as much as possible. I don't know, and like I say, ask people for help, and there is like little courses out there you can do, or if you know somebody who's got horses, and you can go and help out a little bit, and they give you a bit of a lesson or whatever, or like explain what they're doing and all that kind of stuff. That's the best way, is hands on, and ask questions. Like, I always try and encourage people to ask questions all the time. And that's a good way of learning, is asking questions.
Don't go out and be buying branded shit. This is another thing. Once you've bought said horse, don't think because Sam at fucking, how old are you now? 42-year-old has got all these matchy sets and
I ain't got that
10,000 fucking numbers.
No, I haven't.
That are all branded.
No, they're not.
Just go to R&R, or probably not even R&R actually. Go on eBay,
Vinted,
whatever,
way forward,
and buy second-hand stuff, or buy cheap branded stuff, cheap saddle
all
pads,
that
whatever.
stuff I've got, right? It's what I've collected over
It's
the
over
years.
the course of years. Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
Some of them rugs out there I've got, I must have had 10 years.
Yeah. It doesn't need to be fantastic quality. Buy cheap stuff. And just because so-and-so's turned up with this bloody Lemieux shit, don't mean that you have to keep up with the Joneses. Just get cheap stuff, because it's worked before all this fancy branded shit turned out. It's no better.
Yeah.
It's no worse. It's just in brighter bloody colours and got a logo on it.
Yeah.
Don't go blowing your money on stuff you don't need to. That's one big thing for me. And yeah, go buy second-hand saddles. Ask your saddle fitters as if they've got any second-hand gear, second-hand bridle, whatever. And start with what you can afford.
Yeah.
And don't go plummeting yourself into debt just to look.
Having, as long as your tack fits, you've got a saddle what fits properly, you've got a bridle what fits properly. If you can get a nice, decent fitting saddle for 400 quid, let's say, and your bridle's 100 quid because you want to get something nice, well, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to go spend $2,000 on a saddle. It's not going to make your horse any better, and it's not going to make you as a rider any better.
No, it might be a bit more comfortable. It might be a bit more comfortable, and Sue Carson might have a name on the back of it.
Oh, I love my Sue Carson saddle.
Yeah, and how much was it, Sam?
I don't know. But anyway,
moving off that mile, aren't we? But that's taken years to get in that saddle.
Yeah, of course it has. And it's just being realistic in it with everything.
Is that saddle worth more than your car?
How much is my car worth?
How much is your saddle worth?
Right, anyway, let's move on to something else. But like if you are listening to this and you want to have a chat about you're thinking about buying one or whatever else, if you know me in person, let's have a chat or whatever. Or if you don't know me but you fancy a chat, you can always drop me a message, or I was going to say give me a ring, but if you don't know me, you won't have my number. But you can always drop me a message and we can have a chat on the phone. Obviously, it's not just my advice is gospel. You can ask anybody. But I am always willing to help people, and I'm always up for a good chat.
And if you want a good voice of reason and a bit of financial advice,
don't bother
ring
ringing
me
fucking Stephen.
and I'll tell you you're fucked.
Yeah, I'll tell you not to bother.
Don't do it.
Anyway, so I have got some questions. Shall we do the questions first?
Well, what have we got second?
Well, we don't want to go on too long because everybody will get bored and fuck off.
I don't think they're bored yet. Is anybody bored yet?
So, we could run through these actually because there's not many.
Anybody in?
Shut up. So this was another question I put out there on Facebook, and it was, what's normal to us horsey people that non-horsey people would think is unhinged?
Stinking a piss.
I don't stink a piss. I can't smell it.
I can.
Fuck off. You stink of pig shit.
Right, take your choice. That's either your rage or your horses. Which one are you going
My
with?
horses. Right. Emma Musgrave said willy washing. Yeah. Loads of people said that, to be fair. Carol Murray, doing dirty jobs and then stopping for a drink and a snack without washing your hands. Yeah, do it all the time.
That's right.
Or you pick some shit up or whatever with your hands in the grim, so you wipe them on your trousers and then dunk your biscuit in your cup of coffee and eat it.
Never had a man did that.
No. Charlotte Norden said, go into Tesco's and ride it in your yard boots and fleece covered in hair. I know I do that all the time as well, actually.
Yeah, that pisses me off.
You go smelling of pig shit.
That is because that's what I get paid to do.
Right.
You're rolling round in horse piss and shit.
I don't roll around in it.
And rubbing it on your face like some form of cologne for the laugh. I don't do it for enjoyment. I do it for money.
So do I. And I enjoy it as well. Anyway.
What, rubbing piss in your face?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Right. Sarah Holden said, when you say, why is your willy out? But whilst it's out, I'll clean it.
You've never said that to me.
Oh, bloody well won't either. You fucking knobhead. No, but we do. To be fair.
What, you do clean it?
No, I do not. If I was to do that with Sean, I'd be cleaning it every day. He's always got it out.
Rock out with your cock out, you Sean. It's just stands there in the middle of the field and get all thing.
Oh, it's always out.
He's swinging about.
I know, but it's not very impressive. For a big lad, he's only got a little wanger.
He's only got a little car, poor little bugger. Right.
And this one's quite a good one, actually. So Natalie Buckler said, no, because I'm doing this one first.
Oh.
Right. Teaching kids to kick an animal hit them with a stick, even marketing the sticks in different colours and glitter to make them prettier to hit the animal with. Then using language remodelling when discussing kicking and hitting the animal to make your actions justified. She's got a bloody good point.
That was actually little bit of a reference back to me on about Sam sat on Sean's back earlier on, kicking him in his ribs. How has this even got past animal rights yet? It's fucking disgusting.
Oh,
it's wrong, isn't it?
Oh, shut up, Stephen.
Get on this animal, and if it don't go fast enough, slap it with this. Kick it, as they're going into a fence. Go on, Dorothy, go on, kick it. Yay, congratulations. What? You've just kicked an animal into submission. You tight bastards.
I tell you what, I could not kick
hippo into submission. No,
I couldn't
you can't
kick it
bray
anyway.
a walrus. It's like...
It'd fuck off with me.
Like braying that fucking walrus that turned up at Scarborough, it won't feel you. Thor.
The
Thor.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, actually. It was laid there enjoying itself on fucking ramp, wasn't it?
That had a bigger Corey on it than Sean does.
All
Whilst
right.
it were laid on runway.
What is
Whilst
it?
were boat,
Are you
boat
trying
ramp.
to embarrass poor Sean about his willy size? Good job he can't hear you.
Well, yeah, no, it is right. How? So you want it to slow down? You put a lump of metal between its fucking teeth and pull on it. You want it to go faster, so you kick its ribs in. If it don't do as you really, if it don't go as fast as you really want it to, you slap it on the arse with a stick. But you pull your dog a little bit hard in the middle of Pock Main Street because it's pulling you down road. Your fucking animal rights will be all over you.
I don't pull Buddy because I don't put him on a load.
No, that's why it turns up at vets.
Once. Right, and then, anyway, Ben Warden said, saddling up a prey animal and riding it, you may as well strap yourself to a rabbit.
If I strap myself to a rabbit, Ben, it wouldn't be going nowhere.
And then, actually, so...
But he has got a fair
Yeah,
point.
he has got a fair point. But
If you take that rabbit into the middle of Pock Main Street on Boxing Day and call it a Boxing Day hunt, and with a little saddle on
they
its
don't do
back,
it in Pock anymore.
and start braying it with a stick, RSPCA will be all over your ass in no time.
And then what else is mental is when you sat on said animal of like 600 kilo and it fucks off with you and then you're moaning because you can't fucking stop it. It's like,
Oh yeah, what are you going to do on
you're
top
not,
of
are
that?
you? You just sat there and holding on and hoping for the fucking best.
I think you're underestimating Big Hippo there. I can't wait for you to get that to Summerford because I reckon that's nearly 800 kilos.
Fuck
that.
off, is it 800 kilo?
I bet it is.
I bet she's not.
I bet it is because it's broad and it is heavy.
Do you want
It's
to?
dense.
Shall we have a bet?
I'm going to go 750 to 800.
No, you just said fucking 800. Don't drop 50.
And where are you going?
I'll go 700.
No, it'll do more than that.
Do you want to bet?
What we're betting on it?
50 quid.
A willy wash.
No, 50 quid.
50 quid.
Yeah.
I tell you what we'll do, right? We'll go 700 kilos to 800 kilos, and whoever's closest. So if it's closer to 800 kilos, let's say it's 760 kilos.
Yeah.
I owe you 60 quid. If it's 700 and if it's no, sorry, you owe me 60 quid. If it's 799 kilos, you owe me 99 quid.
And what if it's 705 kilos?
Then I owe you 95 quid.
Yeah, all right, we'll go on that then.
So 750 is middle point,
Yeah.
and if it's closer to you, I owe you
Right, okay.
a pound
yeah.
for every kilo that I'm
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, we'll go on that then.
When Summerford.
In like 3 weeks.
So let's have an estimation on how big Mary weighs then. Let's get a Facebook vote going on
Yeah.
for Big Mary's
So
waist.
if anybody knew who Tallulah is, or we call her Hippo, it's a big Frisian cross I've got. So yeah, put your comments on there. See how much she weighs.
I think
Guess the weight of the fat bird.
get that weigh tape on her as well.
I don't have a
Have
weight
you not,
tape. I
have
don't
you
think.
not got a tape?
No.
I'm going to say get a weigh tape on her because I know the shit, but it'll give you a bit of an idea to give the listeners a bit of an idea.
Well, she's 15-1 Frisian cross cob. Built like a dinner table. Yeah, well, we'll see. I'll be interested to see what Sean weighs as well, actually, because I've got both his cards from last year, so it's like a year on. See what he weighs, because he's grown loads in.
You're taking Big Mary this time? This first time?
First time I'm
Yeah.
taking Hippo, yeah. Second time I'm taking Sean. So, yeah,
Big weighing.
big fat Hippo.
What you got on for next week?
Hang on, I don't know. Let's do these questions.
We've got some more questions.
So, yeah, these are like quick fire questions for you.
Oh, shit.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
If you lost me in a supermarket, what aisle would you check first? I know what aisle I'd check for you first, and that'd be fucking beer aisle.
Don't be like that.
Which aisle would you check first for me?
Coffee or chocolate.
Chocolate ice cream.
Could
Or
be-
coffee, yeah.
Could be chocolate, coffee, cakes. Fucking.
All right, you're making
yeah.
me sound like a right fat bastard. Right, number 2. If I had a warning label, what would it say?
Very fucking expensive.
I am not fucking expensive. That's harsh. Proper ash.
If you had a warning label, it'd be like a radiation sign, but underneath it'd say, stinks of piss.
All right. I think that's a bit fucking brutal, actually.
Contaminated waste, stinks of piss.
Well,
Right, I do love you, honestly.
Oh,
right,
yeah, it sounds
What's
it.
next, before we get a divorce?
right. What's one thing you'd never let me be in charge of?
Finances,
Why?
because it'd be a disaster.
No, it
With
wouldn't.
more horses here.
No, they wouldn't. I don't tell you when I'm buying them.
No, exactly.
One just popped up. What's my go-to excuse when I don't want to do something?
I can't, Stephen. Do you mean you can't? I'm not strong. What are you trying to do? I say, because if it's
No, it's just that's it. What is my go-to excuse when I don't want to do something?
I need toilet.
Yeah, but I always need toilet anyway.
I need toilet. I'm busy, Stephen. What are you doing? Brushing my arse. Oh, brilliant. I could really do for you to go and earn £300,000 in 10 minutes. I can't. I've got a tail to wash. Sean's got his willy out. It needs washing.
Bloody hell. If our relationship was a weather pattern, what would it be right now?
Before this podcast or after? Because before it were all
Well,
sunshine.
no, these fucking questions. I think you're heading into fucking stormy water.
I was going to say, we started off this afternoon.
Stop reading the questions.
It was like a nice summer's day. We were doing all right. I feel now we're in North Atlantic, fucking on a very small boat.
Yeah, and you're going to be out of it. Right. If you had to describe me to a therapist, where would you start?
Off the fucking reservation.
I am not. How am I off the reservation?
It won't be difficult. You go to a therapist and you say, listen, I'm really sorry. I've got a terrible case here called infested by horse piss. I don't know if you've heard of the condition before. I've not long since discovered it myself, doing a bit of research into it, sniffing a bit of piss, specifically from horses. And you end up with, like, delusion, like what this thing's got rocking in corner.
Well, if I had to speak to a therapist about you, all I'd say is good luck. You're going to fucking need
They're
it.
going to need it, yeah. Yeah, but we've all got our faults, haven't we?
And
love?
like, so like, what's my go-to excuse when I don't want to do something? I'll tell you what you do, right? Whenever you know I want you to do something, miraculously, you've got a job to do. Oh, I've got to nip into work for an hour. Well, since when does an hour turn into all fucking day?
Oh, you
do it all the fucking time.
Yeah, but it's only like you lot. Oh, I'm just going to go nip see so-and-so. I'll only be an hour. Oh,
Why are you talking like a
Why is it
dickhead?
taking you half a fucking day then? Oh, well, so we're there. They asked me to look at this and we had a chat about that. It's Sunday, Stephen. What are you rushing me for? I've only gone to see my friend. 4 lessons, 2 backs and a fucking consultation later. Oh, did you get any money for that, Sam? No.
Yeah, I do. I do get paid for it. Dickhead.
Well, if you do, I've never fucking seen it.
Well, you don't ask. So, and I tell you what your warning label would say. Full of shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll go with that one.
Likes,
I ain't going to do it.
No.
Likes the sound of his own voice.
Yeah.
I'll say it before you do.
Yeah,
love
if that's
it.
what it
Love
would
it.
say.
Very self-opinionated.
100%.
Knows it all, seen all, done everything. Knows nought. Yeah.
So you'd be on beer aisle. You'd be full of shit. Like the sound of his own voice. One thing I'd never let you be in charge of.
Food portioning for your horses.
No. Oh, to do with my horses. No, I won't let you be in charge at house.
I don't want to be. It's fine. You take charge of it.
Because I've seen it when you've taken charge for evening. It's horrific. Right. Right, last one. If I called you from a prison cell, what's the first guess for why I'm in there? That's a bit of a funny that one, because I don't get into trouble.
Who's put that one? Can you remember?
No. No, it was a thing what Vicky sent me. With loads of questions on.
What would you be in prison for? I don't know.
Murdering you.
It would be... I'd probably think that the infestation of piss had got into your head too
Why
far.
are you going on about this infestation of piss?
Because you've been on sniffing it again.
So I smell all day, every day. I can't think what you'd ring me for.
What if I were in prison? If I got locked up? Oh man, it could be out. Could be anything.
I probably won't answer the phone.
I remember when Darren rang me up. A pal of mine rang me up, and he was in York. He says, we need a responsible adult, bearing in mind the fella's like fucking 55-year-old now, or about 28 or 9. We need a responsible adult for Darren.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, but he had a lot of issues.
Oh, yeah, he had some mental health issues. And I was walking through prison, York Police Station there, and says, in your opinion, what do you think about Darren and his condition at this current moment in time? I said, well, he looks pretty fucked off to me. I said, with that, they fucking jabbed him and he was slapping on himself.
Yeah, they like sedated him, didn't they? Yeah, I remember that, actually.
Fucking hell, I said, he looked pissed off, not needed that.
Fucking hell. I tell you what, we have done some like bonkers stuff, really.
Fucking hell.
Haven't we? When you look back over the years, like the stuff we've seen and done, it's just fucking stupid, really. Absolutely mental. But anyway, I think that'll do for tonight, personally. Unless you've got what else to say, Stephen, which you normally fucking do.
All sorts. What's next topic of conversation?
Don't know. I haven't even thought about it, actually.
Well, Room 101 went down quite well.
Yeah, everybody seemed to like that, actually. Which was good. So thank you very much, everybody, for listening and dropping your comments. Hopefully some of you are still on now and haven't got bored and fucked off. And I know Vicky said she was hoping she was going to listen to it, and a few other people have told me they can't wait for the next one to come out and they'd listen to the last one. And again, we are still getting more followers on Facebook and TikTok. I'm still crap on Instagram. And I don't know whether people have seen, but the babies of the field, so Sean, Betty, I'm saying Sean, he's nearly 4, well he's 4, Sean, Betty, Jippy and Elsie think it's fucking amazing to play on the muck heap.
Oh,
and
Denise and Thorn.
I haven't seen them.
Have you not?
No, not seen them at all.
Well, you may be seeing Denise. You won't know that.
No, I haven't seen any.
Has it been done out there?
No.
They'll be in that copse of woods.
Yeah, probably. Weather's been too up and down though, hasn't it, for them to be out really. But
Good thing is we haven't seen them on the road.
No. Oh, there is one down at Dunnington actually.
Yeah, no, that's not how big. That's an old one, is that?
Yeah. And yeah, I think that's about it. That's as exciting as my week's been, actually, catching Sean up Muckheap all the time. And Betty, I walked around the corner and Sean's like, hello, yeah, I'm here. And then I like looked and then Betty just like, do you know when they stand right tall and lift their head up? I'm like, what the fuck are you doing there? Get down. Naughty child. But yeah, that's as exciting as my week's been. Is that it? Got nothing else to say?
Next month is babies.
Yeah, we do babies next week. Next month.
Next month.
Yeah, so
lots of babies.
So we've already started bringing money in to keep an eye on her, get her some feed shoved into her. And they're looking really well, actually, aren't they?
They're in very good order. Both my eyes are in very good order to say how close to falling they are.
Yeah, are you bored?
Nice. Well, no, they're well.
About what I'm doing with them, and that's why they look so good, Stephen.
No, I can't complain about how the order of the horses and how well they look.
Yeah, they are all very well kept.
No, they're very well fleshed. The coat-wise are in good condition. They look happy. They're not hungry. All the rest of the stuff.
Oh, that was nearly a compliment.
It
there,
nearly
Stephen.
was a compliment. I'm just going to slap the compliment with it. Costs a fucking fortune to do, but that's your hobby.
But they look good.
They do look good. Preferably
yeah.
in dark. But no, it is nice to see them when they have the babies.
I know, I'm really excited. I love falling.
You sound it.
I'm tired.
I'm really excited.
I am. That was like mid-yawn. I am excited to see what they
I
have.
can't wait to see what they have, man.
Shut up. You sound like a stoner. Should have a big bifter out of your mouth or something.
I just wish I could put it in my DMs.
Put it in my DMs, man. In it. He said that to me the other day again. I was like, will you stop saying in it?
What's it in?
I don't know what it's in, but he'll be in trouble if he don't stop saying in it.
You remember that sketch from Simpsons where Homer's got on a bar and he's fucking
Shaking him.
Say it again.
Yeah. We should do that to Oliver. I won't be able to get my hands round him. He's bigger than me. Little swine. Right, anyway, we need to be calling it a day.
71 minutes nearly.
I know it's getting longer and longer. We're meant to be getting them shorter, really. They shouldn't be this long. But you just don't shut the fuck up. No. Save it for next time.
One last one. We had a comment about getting Nana June on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did.
We had a comment about getting Nana June on. I think we're going to try it. I can't remember the name of the lady. You probably can.
I can't remember.
Rick Barton?
Was it
Deborah Barton?
Quite possibly.
I think it maybe was.
I can't
Deborah
remember
Barton,
actually, but
that
yeah.
said that Nana June was an absolute legend. Yeah, thank you very much. Nana June is an absolute fucking legend. We're going to try and do a little maybe 10, 15 minute clip with Nana June, but she's got a bit of dementia, so we've got to try and get her to follow the story.
It's not a story.
Not a story. We've got to try and get Nana June to follow the interview and not sort of start asking when home delivery's coming halfway through. We'll try. We're going to try and do it. Hopefully, we can do it, and then we can splice it into one of these.
Yeah, it would just be a short one, won't it? Because it would be non-horse related because she's not horsey, is she?
Well, we don't know that yet. Nana June, I believe, was born 1939. She has quite possibly had something to do with horse and cart just after the war.
Well, we'll see. We'll ask her.
She might have been picking with one.
Maybe.
Very doubtful. She was born in Liverpool, but we'll see.
Yeah. Right, anyway, everybody, thank you if you are still on here. I'll be very surprised if people are still on because we've been rabbiting on for that fucking long. And again, thanks for listening. The views or listens, whatever you want to call it, are going up and up each time, which I'm well pleased with. So thank you very much, everybody. And keep commenting on our TikTok and Facebook. Because we're getting a lot on there as well, aren't we?
Yeah,
which is really good. I appreciate them all, and I do try and read them all, and I do try and get reply to everybody as much as I can, which I do reply to most people actually. And if you've got any horsey friends or whoever you think might enjoy our podcast, then feel free to share it. That'll be great. And we will think of another topic for next week. Or if anybody's got any suggestions, actually, like Lisa had the suggestion this week about buying a horse and stuff. If you've got any suggestions, then drop us a comment. You can comment on this podcast. Like if it's on Spotify, for instance, you can put it in the comments, or I think you'll be able to do it the same on Apple and Amazon and stuff like that. I just don't really go on there. Or you can drop me a message. Drop it in the DMs.
Drop it in the DMs, bro.
In it. One last thing. Is there what's pissed you off this week?
Not that I can think of.
What? No.
There's always something pisses me off. Go on, what do you what have I forgotten's pissed me off?
Well, no, I'm just asking you, but normally you're pissed off every day, so...
No, I won't say pissed off this week. No exciting. No particularly adverse has gone on, unless you want to remind me of something.
No.
Something gone on early week. What about you?
Weather's it's not pissed me off, it's annoying me a bit. Because it's bloody hot. It's warm. and then it keeps pissing it down, so you can't really. Oh, I tell you what has fucked me off actually.
Oh, hey, we've got one.
I still don't have the blade back for my fucking lawnmower. How can I cut the grass with no lawnmower blade?
Well, you can take a pair of scissors out there if you want, but I'm not going to mention the particular mowing
Company
firm who we deal with quite a lot. But you order something, or you try and ring him actually to see as if he's open. Don't answer the phone. You go on to Google and you say, "Oh yeah, it should be open." So you turn up. He's sat in back having a coffee, and his phone's ringing. And you think you're going to answer that? Nah. So you stood at counter pushing buzzer, and he'll eventually come over to you. "Oh, what can I get for you?" "Need a lawnmower blade. I brought this in." "Right, yeah, no worries." So you give him it. "Yeah. Give us your name and number. I'll give you a ring when I get it in." "Aye, all right."
It's been 2 bloody weeks.
2 fucking weeks. Does he not want me to pay for it? Because I haven't paid for the blade. I haven't paid for the mower blade.
My grass is growing like hell out there, and it needs fucking cutting. It looks a right dog's dinner.
Get Sean in. Get Sean drafted in. It's only answer
No,
to
because he's enjoying being on that muck heap too much. What if he starts wanting to be in septic tank?
Well, young lady's willy washing after that one.
And front garden needs cutting.
We'll put him in there and
He'll end up in with donkeys. Which will be a disaster. Right, anyway, let's say bye to everybody and we will crack on.
We'll let you know next week as if we've got mower blade back, because that might be topic of the week.
What, lawnmowers?
We've got the mower blade back.
Yeah, maybe. Right, anyway, everybody, we will say bye for now and we will speak to you during the week, and the podcast will be out next week as usual. Okay, you done?
Aye.
Right, I'll see you all later. Bye.
Ta-ra!